Barb, hello. That is the reason why I listed you to this line. But the calls that come in to the main area still comes into my phone because I connected the calls that way in a lot of regards. Okay, Barb, let me explain something to you. Anything you see on the account that you activated that gave you a reading of $2.5 million, if you read that account and it says 2.4, $10 is missing. It's my responsibility. You understand? I cannot leave any loophole on any of your records, and that's not just on your end, it's on my end also. If you have a problem, I don't know if, and Barb, I'm going to be honest with you right now, what I'm doing, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm risking like $200,000 just to make things work out that I can prove to you that it is not a joke. All right? There are certain rules and principles, Barb. I told you, if someone even has your record, if you don't authorize certain things, they cannot get a hold of anything. However, I have to be super skeptical. And I was simply saying, let me ask you something, Barb. And this is why I asked these questions in the beginning, because when I ask you these questions, I know what to put on your referrals and I know exactly how to get the thing organized. Is it that the account you were going to use, is it less than 250? Was it less than 250,000?
Well, I didn't understand where the money was coming from. Are you
Your
saying I have to
person.
pay my own money?
No, Barb, that question is not even regulation, not even formatted properly. Barb, you're not spending a dime. It's just like you would give to me 250,000 and say, Amanda, hold this for me. I'm going to cross the street, pick my daughter up, take her home, meet you back here tomorrow at this time. I cannot spend the money, Barb, because you did not tell me to purchase anything. What you're doing a personal representation on the tax removal of the 2.970. Don't you understand that the taxes have already been cleared, Barb? I told you yes to use your personal account because that holds the. Can you hear me, Barb? You,
Yes.
you sound far away.
Yeah, I'm
That
right here.
holds that holds all the information on proof that the taxes are being removed under Barbara Brady as well. The company is not going to be upfront on the tax removal because they were done in your regards, Barb. And all the checks that were signed is under Barbara Brady. The only difference is you're registered from a company's account or two companies' accounts or multiple companies' accounts, which is under the same financial structure. Now, if there is a certain rule, set of rules, Barb, you have to do, you're the recipient. There are persons calling you. There is so much going on in and around America. They want to regulate the principles under Barbara Brady where the taxes are concerned. You're not paying anything, Barb. You're doing a simple format to show on a record. After they're through on all the readings, they transfer back to the areas even though the company is ready to fund you, right? So yes, you're using your personal account. Yes, you're doing the signing as if you're doing it. But Barb, the money is not going anywhere because your taxes have already been concluded. They just need a support of representation on the tax amount. Do you think I'll take up my 200,000, Barb, and pay for something? No. First of all, I would probably think I'm not going to do that yesterday because I was upset. I thought about this yesterday. You're not the first person I'm going to do this for, but I've not done this in a while. And honestly, if I didn't love the Lord, Barb, probably I'd leave you until you figure out what you're doing. If you make mistakes along the way, that would just be your fault. But I'm not like that. I might get upset, but I'm going to defend you to the end. That's me. All right? So I left 50,000 off the record, Barb. You need to do that representation. As I said, your money is not needed, Barb. You are needed on the record. So I don't know how to bring it across to you. I don't know if you're going to trust and believe me, but I've trusted you so far, and I've already signed the agreement. I don't even want them to send back the 200, Barb, until you start collecting because I want you to be completely comfortable, right? And I just want you to see that I don't waste time and this is not a joke. So you have to make up your mind. Tell me what you're doing. If you're ready for me to tell you what to do, you go ahead and do it. You let me know. If not, Barb, it's just like I wasted my time again and I've gone too far again on your record because I want to support you. So you have to let me know what's going on now. I've done all that I can do, Barb, and I've done it from the depths of my heart. So bottom line, control now and your cards to be played. I even have to go over to another office to pick up a file, so I'm going to go through the office door. Think about it, Barb. Call me back in a few minutes. Tell me if you're ready. You have to trust me at least by a percentage. I don't need 100% trust from you because I'm ready to produce. So think about it. Call me back in 10 minutes. I can tell you what to do, and you go right ahead, have it done, and wait for the results. Very simple.
Well,
So
what
call me
was
back
it
in
that
10
you were
minutes.
going?
Think about it. Don't do anything before you think about it. Then you call me back. I'm here, and I'm
Well,
waiting your
what?
call.
Hello.
I can hear you, Barb. Are you saying something?
Yes.
Hold on for a second. Yes, I'm going to step over to the office right now. Yes, and I'm over with the office. I mean, all the files for that box. I'm going to over. Yes, I'm going to do them all right now. Yes, Barb. Uh
You,
huh.
you you said you wanted me to hear something. What was it you wanted me to hear?
When I sent you a message this morning,
Yes.
remember I told you I made a decision, and that was to support you on what I told you I did. No, I didn't want you to object, so I wanted you to listen to what I'm saying. It's 250, Barb. Just do what I want. Give me a few days and see what I'm about, and then you can judge me after that. But as I said, I'm going to step out of my office. I'm going 3 offices down to look at some files. Think about it, Barb. You have until 7:30. If not, again, I have. Just think about it and call me back in 10 minutes. Tell me if you're ready to do what you're supposed to,
Well,
and
tell
we'll
me
take it
what I
from
need
there.
to
And you just
do. Just tell me what I
did I
need to
give
do.
you the account I did the transfers to, Barb, for the
Yes.
200,000 was the same one I gave to you. And then
Okay.
450 and hold on. Don't want to hold on for a second. What did I do with the receipt? What did I do with the receipt? What email did those come under? Okay, the routing number for the transfer
Is it
I
the
made
same?
200,000, routing number 450, and then of the account number 119.
Right. I still have that information written down.
That's what I did the transfers to because that's the area you're supposed to sign to. That they
Oh,
can take the records and send it to the tax removal area and then sort your transfers back because your money is not necessarily needed. The taxes have already been moved. The only thing that is needed is your representation. So I brought that's the 200,000, Barb. It's going to be transferred back to you. When it does, you transfer that back to me. I'll give you my account information because I can't sign for it back. I can only sign it in
okay.
because I told them you sent it to me. So I left 50,000 to the record, Barb. Sign that to that area on a wire sign in. Do a screenshot from that or the confirmation number. Let me have that, and your job is done, and you see what I'm about after that. That would be 250,000 signed under your name. Your representation is supposed to be concluded, and we'll take it. I will take it from there and show you exactly what I'm about. So I'm telling you, if you want to think about it for 10 minutes, you can. If you want to go right ahead, do the lawyer, you can, because I'm just waiting on you now. And I went far enough today because I said, you know what, you're not. I'm not going to work fastidiously to get things done, and then it looks like I'm a joke, Barb. I've been in. I mean, I have a license for 28 years almost, and I've never let down one of my winners. I've even gotten back things, Barb. I don't even want to take it because everything I did it from my heart. See what I'm about and see if I'm a joke or you're a joke in the end, if you know what I mean. Because you're going to be the one that I'm going to say, Barb, really? When you're telling me thank you, I'll just tell you that that's it. It was already signed to you, and that was a simple step you were supposed to be taking, Barb. I don't have time to beat around the bushes, Barb. As I said to you, too, if I was going to tamper, it would not be you because I work around billions of dollars. If I'm short on money, I'll just be a thief, and I'm not. That's not in my corner. So if you can have that done for me, Barb, you're through. The only responsibility you're going to have after that is the 200,000 for me, and they will identify that. You will see it, as a matter of fact, when you get what you're supposed to. I
And
don't have
then
time. I don't
when
joke,
do
Barb. I
I?
am real.
Right.
Huh?
I understand. And
Yeah.
then when do I reimburse you for what you paid?
I told you that I signed on the agreement because I don't want you to think. You understand me? I signed it when you start collecting. You can reimburse me. I took that from an account. I'm not using that right now. So I'm good to go. I'll wait.
Oh,
I love the
okay.
Lord, Barb. I don't love money like that. I use money for important reasons. Yeah. So as I said, I can wait, and I want you to start feeling comfortable because I know what you're supposed to be collecting. You're the one that needs to start feeling comfortable because I see your comfort every day. You're not seeing it
Yes.
yet. You just heard a part of it, and you still think it's a joke because a lot of people try to make things seem like a joke. But the way how I really want you to get everything in your hands, Barb, it really makes me upset. I don't know if it's because it's woman to woman, but that's how I feel. I just wanted you to see that what I was saying is not a joke. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I can do it right now. I'll call you back.
do it for me, Barb. Send me the confirmation and watch me work. Okay?
Okay. Okay. All
Thank you.
right.
And remember, I did 200, so you only need to do 50. If you
I
put
wrote
a
it
dollar
down.
over that, it's going to ride the account.
Okay. I wrote it down.
Thank
Okay. All right.
Okay. Call me as soon as you're through and send me the confirmation. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Yes. Can I have all the time, Erica? I'm going to move them over immediately. I don't have a lot of time. Let me see that, please.
Hello.
Yes, Barb. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I told you those areas are super skeptical. You know that it's because I transferred 200,000 from my Chase area. They are, I don't know, but the account I transferred from is also a company associated account. But it went through perfectly. So they're now looking to see if it's as a result that I just added 200,000 to it. They're observing the transfers. What did
Oh,
they say
okay.
to you, Barb?
Uh, said that it couldn't be accepted. Something about it was frozen. Nothing could be processed. But they said I
All
had
right.
everything right, and but it
All
was
right.
that
This is what
that
I'm
account.
this is what I'm going to do. Let's give me about. All right, give me about 5 minutes. Let me send out an email, please, to the area and also give them a call and see if I can change your number. Like I've used those numbers today to do the transfer. I'm going to see if that's the main problem. And because my account did not say Barbara Brady, but it was associated with, let me see what's the complication. Because the 200,000 went through perfectly. I did 100
Okay.
first and then 100 after. All right, do me a favor, Barb. Let me find out what's going on and see if I have to change the numbers for you. All right?
Okay. Yeah, check on that because I mean, I want you to make sure everything's okay with you. Uh,
All right, let me check on it for you and see what's
okay.
going on your end. Okay, Barb. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Bye bye.